What is up, dudes? Welcome to the intermission season of Nightwave. We have another tips and tricks video because Nightwave is back. We took a couple weeks off because D's been working on a lot of stuff, probably working on that Railjack right now and the new war, all that fun stuff that we're waiting for as a Warframe community. So we currently have like a small mini season of Nightwave that is going to be going for 4 weeks. So I actually have the information on what is happening with this season of Nightwave on the screen for you right now. This is a forum post made by Megan. So basically, guys, the main thing to take away from this is that it's going for 4 weeks. The last day for this season of Nightwave, I actually call it season 1.5 of Nightwave. The last day for it is July 5th, the day before TennoCon. So keep that in mind. There's only 15 ranks this time instead of 30 like before. And the rewards are a lot worse this time. There's no new unique mods. There's no guaranteed Arc and Energize. There's no armor set. The big rewards here are the Aura Forma, there's like a color picker, and then there's the Eidolon Ephemera. So those are the main things, but keep in mind this Eidolon Ephemera is not only from this Nightwave thing. So you'll probably be able to get this, like, however they end up making this acquirable in the future. Probably going to need to do like 50 Eidolon captures is my guess. But yeah, there's also some additional changes, guys. There is a new catch-up mode, so I didn't really look into this too hard, but I'm just going to read it off for you guys. So when both weekly and elite weeklies are completed for a week, a missed Act 3 at a time from a previous week will be available to play and complete. Once you've completed all missed acts, they will no longer appear. Only be refreshed in the next week's rotation. So the way that sounds to me is that, like, basically say you were like on vacation or something, or just didn't feel like playing the game for a week, and you missed that season or that week of Nightwave's challenges. When you came back and you completed that next week of challenges, it seems like after you complete all the elite weeklies and weeklies for that week, it will let you do the ones from the previous week. So that's pretty nice. This just came out, so I cannot really confirm exactly how it works right now, but that's just the description of what has been changed there. So we also have degrindification, so it's reduced to 5 weekly acts and 2 elite weekly acts. So there's only 7 acts overall, guys. So it's there's a lot less stuff to do now, which probably is a good thing. And they did balance it out where now if you do these challenges, you're getting the same, you're getting more rep than before, but you still get the same amount of ranks. So you don't lose any rep with them taking away these challenges, okay? So that's the general gist of the changes. We have a really easy week of challenges this week, guys, but first let's go over all of the rewards and stuff that you can get. Okay, so first off, instead of Wolf credits this time, they're called Nora credits. So level 1 will give you 100 Nora credits. Level 2 is 2,000 Endo. Level 3 is 2 robotic slots, so for Sentinels and MOAs and stuff. Level 4 is 3 Orokin cells. Wow, that's really impressive, honestly. Gamma color picker for level 5. 50 Nora creds for level 6. 10k Kuva for level 7. Rift Sigil for level 8. I already have the Rift Sigil, so that's a non-reward for me. Forma Bundle for level 9. Orokin Reactor for level 10. I have 45 of those. 50 Nora creds for level 11. 10k Morkuva 12. Orokin Catalyst level 13. That's actually useful to me. And then we have an Aura Forma that's already built at level 14. And then, as mentioned, the Eidolon Ephemera at level 15. And let's quickly just... It's not a really good display of how it works, but this is what it's supposed to look like with my pink energy color. Purplish pink. So this will probably be a pretty cool one, but we'll see what happens there. Who is walking around my ship? I hear someone walking around my ship. Is there a ghost in my ship? I swear I just heard footsteps. Okay, maybe it's haunted. Okay, so that's the rewards, guys. I think these are a lot worse than before, obviously, but this is not a full season of Nightwave, so keep that in mind. And we'll go over the cred offerings for this week as well, and then we'll get into the detailed description of what to do for the challenges. We got the Equinox helmets. We got a bunch of helmets. As far as my favorite helmets out of this rotation, I'm going to go with... I like this Titania one a lot. I don't play Titania that much, though, so it's not really super valuable to me. This is a good Loki helmet. Great Nidus helmet. One of the best Nidus helmets, in my opinion. This is definitely the best helmet, though, that you can pick, guys. The Anaros Anubis helmet. I literally never take this off my Anaros. This makes Anaros look really awesome, and I definitely recommend to get that. Moving on, we have some more helmets. Mostly, I'd say get the Anaros helmet if you're looking for some cosmetics. And then we have speed, or sprint boost, loot detector, rifle amp, and speed holster. I'm going to say pick up loot detector or sprint boost. Those are the valuable ones. Loot detector is very nice for farming. And then we have some weapon skins. Those are going to be up to personal preference. We have the pangolin sword, the glaive blueprint, Vauban parts, Nitane, 15 creds for 5x Nitane, and then we have the reactors and stuff. I'm going to say, like, maybe don't get these reactors, because you're only going to be able to get, like, 150 creds this season. Or actually, it's more like 200. And I've heard that there is no prestige for this one, guys. So once you get to level 15, I think that's the end of it. I can't confirm that, but I've heard that from multiple people at this point, that once you hit level 15, you cannot go any higher than level 15. So keep that in mind, okay? So that's the quick overview of the stuff. Here's the challenges for this week. We got Cache Hunter, find all the caches in the Sabotage mission 3 times. Kill 500 enemies, not warning shot. Use 3 Forma, not in the Simulacrum. 6 rare servo fish in the Orb Balis. 6 rare gems or ore in the Orb Balis. And then the Elite Weeklies, Silent Eliminator, complete an extermination mission with level 30 or higher enemies without being detected. That actually means just don't set off any alarms. And then the other Elite Weekly is unlock 10 relics. Okay, so if you guys are just here for the overview of what's happening this week in Nightwave, see you later. Now we're going to go over a detailed explanation of how to do some of these. And we're not going to go over every single one because they're actually really easy this week at least. So for Cache Hunter, guys, I'm going to recommend that you do Cervantes on the Earth planet. So that's like the Grenier Forest one. Just go find all the caches, turn your sound effects up and your music down so you can hear the humming sound when you're close to one of these caches. They'll usually be hidden inside like a wall or like in some place you normally wouldn't go to, like in a corner or something. So keep an eye out for that. Maybe bring a friend with you that can also help you find these. These do show up on Loot Detector as well, so keep that in mind. It can be a lot easier with Loot Detector and the sound effects turned up. Pretty simple challenge there. Kill 500 enemies. Very, very simple. Just maybe go to ESO or normal Sanctuary Onslaught and just like nuke the whole room like 20 times over. That will be done. No problem at all. Use 3 Forma, so just add a polarity to your gear. This is unfortunate because not everybody wants the Forma stuff for no reason. I know I already have like most of my stuff completely formatted out. Keep in mind that if you don't have Forma blueprints sitting around and you don't want to farm for them, you can buy a Forma bundle from the market for 35 platinum, which gives you 3 fully built Forma. They're normally 20 plat each, so that's a decent deal. But yeah, you can actually build these like 1 per 24 hours, so that's probably what you're going to want to be doing there. Then we have servo fish, catch the rare servo fish. So I actually have a explanation for this one. So my recommendation for this one, guys, is for the 6 rare servo fish is to go catch Traumizons or Longwinders. So Traumizons and Longwinders are the easiest ones to catch in my opinion. They don't require a cave hotspot. They just require you to go to these specific locations. And the thing with Traumizons is they actually spawn without bait. Normally you're going to need to use bait to catch these things, but I found that the spawn rate for Traumizons are pretty high even without bait. And then the place you're going to catch these, in my opinion, is the best spots is the inland water near Transit Depot. So it's like basically the bottom left corner of the screen. If you see Transit Depot, there's like a big lake there with a crashed ship in there. Kill the enemies, and you'll catch those fish pretty easily. Keep in mind that if you're using like a resource booster or something, that will make it go faster as well. Okay, and if you are trying to catch Longwinders, the main coolant lake right outside the door for tuna will be great for that as well. But for Longwinders, you're probably going to want to be using bait because those don't spawn as reliably, it seems. Okay, so next one. Like this is very easy. Another pretty self-explanatory one, like all these challenges this week. Get 6 rare gems or ore in the Orb Balis. So very easy. You can complete this in 1 cave pretty much. A blue resource booster. This is one of the only times I consider a blue resource booster actually worth it because it will actually increase the rate at which you will get these gems because it just ups the drop chance for them. So yeah, just go through the cave. Since it's ore or gems, you could do the red veins and the blue veins, and it should be pretty reliable. I've definitely gotten this one done in 1 cave pretty easily without a booster. So that was pretty lucky though, to be honest. You might need to do like 2 or 3 caves. Okay, so pretty simple stuff there. And then we have this one. This might be the only one that people might find challenging, but since you're watching this video, you're not going to have a challenge with it at all because we got the strats here, guys. We got so for this one, I'm going to recommend that you actually do the Void Oxomoko node. So the reason I suggest that one is because, one, the Void does not have alarms. And like I said earlier in the video, you don't actually have to not be detected for this one, you just have to not set off any alarms. So since the Void doesn't have any alarms, it's perfect. You can just roll through with Mesa, just blast everybody down, roll through with whatever. You can do it Excalibur, you can do it on Rhino, etc., etc. Just do the mission normally, and you will complete this challenge. No problem at all. So I recommend that, since it's also high enough level that it will meet the level 30 or higher criteria for this challenge. So pretty good stuff there. Void Oxymoko, definitely recommend it. And then the last challenge, unlock 10 relics. So this is just like the Void relics. You can find our squad recruiting chat if you want to farm a specific part of gear. So like if you want to farm the Mesa Prime stuff, you find which part for Mesa Prime you have a relic for. You would go into squad recruiting chat and be like, hosting squad Mesa M3. I just made that name up, but that might be a Mesa relic for all I know. And you guys can all run the squad together and increase your chances of getting that Mesa Prime, because Mesa Prime is awesome. Okay, so that's pretty much it. I'm going to recommend like maybe fast missions for this, or you could even do an endless mission. It's really up to you guys. You have lots of options here. And yeah, that's basically it. Like I said earlier in a post on YouTube, Plague Star has been delayed for an unknown amount of time. There were some hard crashes on Xbox, and it was making the mission... They gave some mixed signals, honestly. I don't know if it was because of the crash on Xbox or because it was just crashing in general on all platforms, but they said that Plague Star was not completable, so it's been delayed. I'm expecting it Friday, possibly, but I mean, that's a complete guess. It was supposed to come out today, but whatever. So, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for checking out the video. When Plague Star comes out, there will be a strategy guide for solo runs and for squads there, so keep an eye out for that, and I will see you next time, guys. Peace.